Physically, I'm fine. Part of this football game.
Emotionally, mentally, though?
Emotionally, a little bittersweet, you know. Man, you never know. You never want the end to come, you know. But couldn't be more proud of the guys in this locker room, the coaches, players, support staff. I think it's a lot of stuff that has gone unnoticed that guys have never made an excuse about, had every opportunity to, and guys just put their head down. Multiple different guys came to work, smiles on their faces. As a teammate, as a player, as a quarterback, that's all you want from your teammates. And I think the guys in this locker room did.
What was it like for you throwing to Wilson this year? He had a big milestone.
Oh yeah,
today.
for sure.
Tell me about playing with him.
Oh, he's a beast. I was on the sideline tracking those numbers as close as I could without losing focus a little bit. But it just speaks to the player that he is. The man that he is. Those are the guys you want to build teams around. He does everything right, does everything you ask for. I know that milestone is something that he, when I first took over, didn't think that was possible. But I told him, we're gonna find a way to get there. And he put in the leg work, and I had the easy part of just finding ways to give him the ball. But I'm super happy for him.
Was that one of the goals for you to get him to 1,000?
Damn right.
At what point? Was that as soon as you took over, a few weeks in, once you saw him clicking?
I wish I would have had 5,000 yard receivers for sure. But once I saw him start clicking, and I think he had 200 yard games back to back, and then I looked at his numbers, and I was doing the math with the games. I was I think that's possible. I thought it was possible a couple games ago, but just super happy for him, man. He came up to me afterwards and said thank you. I'm bro, I just got to throw the ball to you. I don't got to get open. I don't got to catch the ball. You got more work to do than me. And like I said, it just speaks to the man he is, man. Nobody deserves it more than him.
To be leading this really good Rams team late in the third quarter, despite what your record was, what does that say about kind of this team's fight?
The right guys, coaches and players. Obviously came up a little short, but I'm pretty sure they probably came in here and thought they were going to roll us and get ready for the playoffs. And, we gave them a run for their money, and guys came out of battle. And Coach talked about it last night. He goes, man, this is our last one together, everybody goes different ways at the end of the year and things of that nature. And, what's the last impression you want your teammates to have, coaches to have? And I think guys are going to be happy with themselves when they obviously the results weren't there, but they're going to be happy with themselves when they look in the mirror tomorrow.
You're a veteran.
One at a time.
You're a veteran player, but you got a lot of action this year. What were your thoughts on how the year went for you? What was it?
I probably need to sit down and kind of reflect on the year after probably a couple days, and then kind of assess, I guess, myself for this year. But I've just been super honored to be able to have this opportunity to go out there and battle with these guys. It's been a lot of fun. It's been shitty, but it's been a lot of fun. I won't get fined for saying that. All right, good. But it's been a lot of fun, and it's been one of the, I don't want to say, yeah, I can say it, it's been one of the joys of this year has been able to go out there and compete with these guys.
Even though Gannon called you and Michael, the rest of the guys, warriors, what does that mean for you to hear that for the way that you guys went out today?
Yeah, he's not lying. We got a lot of warriors on this team. Guys that, no matter the circumstances, they go out there and fight for the person next to them. A lot of selfless guys. I think that's the main thing. Is a lot of selfless guys in this room. Selfless coaches. Guys that, you go to war with them every day throughout the training camp, OTAs, and practice, things like that. And guys put their pride to the side and kind of put their, I guess you want to say, their injuries or their whatever the circumstances that they're going through personally aside, and you can go give their all every Sunday, and that's all you can ask for.
What are these next 24 hours like as players, kind of not knowing all the uncertainty, not knowing who your head coach, offensive coordinator, all that is going to be 24 hours from now?
Get drunk, and I'm just kidding. You can't, things that you can't control, you can't control. You just, you still got a plane ride home, you still got tomorrow, so you just try to enjoy the moment, live in the moment, be where your feet are at. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is.
Even though you said you want a couple of days to kind of look back on the season, now that the year's over, what are your thoughts on turning in your best season of your career?
From a statistical standpoint, it probably is.
Yeah,
but again, I want to sit down and kind of reflect and talk to Drew and talk to Iz and kind of go through games from a just shooting it, you know what I mean, and and kind of get a real assessment and kind of look back at and kind of give myself an assessment then. But you know, I definitely can say I'm proud of the stuff that I put out on film, and I'm proud of the way getting up every week, getting in the huddle, and you know, and I hope the guys know that I gave my all for them, and yeah.
What'd you think of Matt Hawk's throw?
Oh, that was sweet, right?
Yeah.
Ball was in the air for forever. I was like, damn, we better come down with it or something. But you know, I mean, it was kind of cool to see it, and for a second I thought we were gonna score, and then but yeah, then capitalize off of it.
Did that kind of like turn things around for you guys? I think that play.
I mean, it definitely helped. I feel like we were rolling a little bit earlier. You know what I mean? We had some things going, and guys were making plays, and Drew was dialing it up. So it definitely helped though. Like after, you know what I mean, after one play where you're like, damn man, we got to find a way to stay on the field, and we come out to do that, and I think he made a great play.
The fighting resolve you guys showed down the stretch, how much of that can be attributed to Clay as just the consummate professional he's been through, what is it, 17, 18, 20 years?
I think that speaks to all the guys in this locker room. You know, I think that speaks to each side of the ball, all three phases. I think it speaks to our coaches because it's like I said, it's easy for your coach to kind of, you see a dip in like damn, I don't know, I'm uncertain. But you didn't see that from offense, defense, or special teams. You know what I mean? I think all three phases, coaches and players kind of gave their all, and you know, I think that speaks to the character of the men and the love I guess you have for each other.
You've been asked this, but how did it feel to get 1,000?
Really gratifying. I think that's the word I'll use. Like, I think especially how I started the season. Like the first 3 games, I had 3 catches. I think I had less than 50 yards in the first 5 games. So to essentially like get 1,000 yards in 12 games, like that's crazy to me. But obviously, like that's not all me. Like a lot of it is Jacoby. It's Drew. Both Drews, the offensive coordinator and my receiver coach, putting me in positions. It's the offensive line. Like so much of the receiver position is not based on me. It's really all 11 players on the field helped me get there.
And you even had 2 taken off the board too.
Yeah, I know, crazy. They were trying to not let me get that 1,000.
You didn't have much of a celebration when you got it. Did you know on that specific play that you would hit it?
No, I knew I was close. But I didn't know for sure. I kind of had an idea in my head that maybe that was a catch, but I knew it was close by a couple yards. So, and then I think that's just really selfish, like celebrating while a game is going. Like, you know, if I'm on the sideline, I'll celebrate, but I don't want to make it about me when like we're about to score a touchdown. You know what I mean? That's just not really me. But in my head, I knew I was close.
How did you find out?
What up?
It's got to be a weird feeling for you, right? Like, for you personally, it's a good moment. The team collectively, it's not that way, right? It's got to be tricky.
Yeah, but I think for me, it's like I never want to make anything or everything about me. And in that situation, like, I don't want to be jumping up and down and celebrating. And now, you know, hope like maybe we don't get the playoff in time because I'm making the moment about me. Like I don't know what yard line we were at, probably the 8-yard line or something like that. Like, we got to go score. Once we score, then I'll come off the sideline. If I have 1,000, I'll celebrate with my teammates. But I didn't want to make the moment about me. And that, yeah.
How big of a milestone is that for you to get to that? Is that something you were aiming for? How important is it?
Yeah, I mean, I would say given my role going into the season, I don't think that was a goal of mine just because I knew, like I didn't think I was going to be like in the situation with the targets and everything to get 1,000 yards. But I answered this already, but it's really gratifying. And I think what makes it more special and makes me cherish it more is how I started the season. Like I had 3 catches in the first 3 games. I think I had right around 50 yards in 5 games. So to get 1,000 yards basically in 12 games I think it's really impressive.
How did you find out?
When I came off, players on my team were telling me. Yeah. Yeah. Or confirmed it. I kind of had an idea, but they confirmed it.
On a big picture from the team perspective, like, what is this like right now as a team going into tomorrow, not knowing in 24 hours who your head coach, offensive coordinator, receivers coach, all that uncertainty? What is that like as a player?
Yeah, a little bit of limbo. I try not to get too caught up in that because all of that is out of my control and it's way above my head. But like I was saying, a lot of my success, and I really mean this, like a lot of my success, I attribute it to my receiver coach, my offensive coordinator, Coach like Gannon, and regardless of what happens with them in that situation, like I'll forever be appreciative for how those guys helped me develop, how they believed in me, and yeah, we'll see what happens.